Yay.
Our group rocks!
Nice. And this is our first one?
It is our first one. And we have a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, so we got like about a dozen or so?
Yes, people are sick of being sprayed.
Yeah. And you even had some responses actually walking down here, didn't you?
Yes, oh, I certainly did. I had many people waving at me from their cars, thanking me for doing this. A lot of people may not be brave enough to stand out here and do this, but we're hoping with our actions that we will actually get more people to be brave, to come and stand up for their clean air.
You came up from San Jose today?
Yeah, San Jose.
And they spray pretty badly down there as well?
Oh, it's horrendous. They white us out almost every day, and we always hear people coughing and sneezing, and we just know what it's from, and a lot of people don't know, so that's why we're out here trying to raise awareness.
So can you feel it in your lungs on bad days?
I just get kind of like sneezy a lot.
Yeah.
But my daughter has lung disease, so during heavy spray days, she gets respiratory distress. Sometimes has to be admitted to the hospital.
And strontium.
So how old's your daughter?
She's 5.
So that's pretty bad that she comes like with like asthma or something, or?
She was born with lung disease. Her lungs didn't develop right. And so she's been on oxygen her whole life.
Documentary.
And she feels worse on bad spray days.
Definitely,
yeah.
Definitely.
So is that what woke you up to it?
Well, what woke us up was when we moved into our new place. We looked outside in the morning and just saw all the chemtrails, and we weren't aware that it was as bad as it was until we moved to our new place. And we got a very big shot of the sky and the Los Gatos Mountains. So we saw them whiting out and getting hazy, and we've just been documenting it for about a year and a half.
Chemicals are being sprayed upon us. Aluminum, barium, and strontium.
It's a good turnout.
Oh yeah.
Sort it all out. We're back together and talk about
Documentary. Get the facts now. How you doing, sir? Would you like some free information?
stop spraying us!
Aluminum, barium, strontium.
Stop spraying us! Stop spraying us!
Airplanes are spraying poison upon us.
Stop spraying us! Over here.
Airplanes are spraying artificial clouds. It's called geoengineering, and it's toxic to all life on Earth. Get your facts here and now.
Stop spraying us!
My older son, who's 18, he knows about it and is paying attention to it and talks to his friends about it. My 8-year-old did a science project on it about a year and a half ago.
Oh, cool.
At school. And a lot of parents looked at it there. That's where I try and talk to as many people as at the school. Because there's a lot, and it's happening in the morning when we're dropping them off.
And you're in the East Bay, like Pleasant Hill, or?
Pleasant Hill. And then my younger son, who's 6, always points them out. So they're aware, and all I'm teaching them is that it's not normal, and you know, don't.
Because they wouldn't know, they wouldn't remember when it wasn't like that, because it's their whole life.
Exactly. And I don't want them to think back. So I teach my kids to question everything. Be polite, be respectful, but question everything.
Look up! We're being sprayed every day in the city with chemicals. Look up! Aluminum, barium, and strontium is being sprayed on your food and water every day here. Look up! Every day they're spraying our soils, they're spraying our water, they're spraying our children, they're spraying us. It's causing asthma, it's causing Alzheimer's disease. Look up! Nano aluminum particles are being sprayed on us every day. Every day we are being sprayed. Look up. It's called geoengineering, chemtrails. It's aluminum, barium, and strontium. It's a weather control program. That's why we've had no rain. They spray out in the ocean, hundreds of miles. They spray our storms so they never hit the land. And that's why we're in a man-made, force-induced drought. They are making our drought so they can have complete control over our food. Look into geoengineering, chemtrails. We are being sprayed every day in this city. You need to look up and realize we're being sprayed with chemicals. Aluminum, barium, and
Airplanes are spraying poison upon us all. It is a planetary program, and it is called geoengineering.
Like crossing. Oh, look at this shit. It's right above my neighborhood. That doesn't make sense.
Look what I got a photo.
So you live in the city?
Yeah.
I got a photo
they've just been nailing this since
this plane
November. It's been
leaving
hot.
trails from
Oh,
the
yeah.
wings
And another
of the
thing I noticed, it was
It's hard to see, but this is coming from the wings, not the engines. That's I got a full video.
like a crop duster.
Guys,
look
those are
up.
not clouds.
We're being sprayed every day. Aluminum, barium, and strontium. Look up. They're spraying us every day in this city. They're poisoning us.
Attention. Airplanes are spraying poison into our air. Our air is deliberately being poisoned with aluminum, barium, and strontium. We cannot escape the air we breathe. Geoengineering is an issue which can no longer be ignored. Airplanes are spraying poison. It is called geoengineering, and it's toxic to all life on Earth. Would you like some free information, ma'am? Free information? Thank you. Have a great day. This issue can no longer be ignored. The time is now, people. The time is now. Help stop the poisoning of our planet. Help stop the contamination of our water, air, and soil. Cancer's on the rise, asthma, neurological disorders, Alzheimer's. Morgellons.
Birds, bees, trees.
Bees are dying.
That's actually on the
Coral
flyer.
reef is dead.
Co-worker took it and I'm gonna
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. Attention! Attention! May I please have your attention?
That's what's in those trails that you see.
I see.
It's
So you've seen the trails?
It's got
Yeah, I've seen it in the
nanoparticles. It's
Castro.
got little
Can I have
nanoparticles.
one?
Yes, please. If you think you can give a couple away,
I will
sure.
give. I'll give to my friend. All right. I thank you.
Thank you. God bless. Yeah, sure.
This is a good
environment. You know, people who come here, they care about food and stuff. You know? The guy there at that booth asked me for a...
Hey, can I have that flyer you got there? That looks pretty intriguing.
Look up! We're being
You're aware of everything.
Totally. Yeah, stay away from the vaccines, stay away from the fluoride in the water.
Yeah, you're aware of that too. Yeah, that's what I've done just recently. If you have a chance, go to Infowars.com.
Oh yeah.
Alex Jones.
Oh yeah,
and RBN Network.
RBN, the National Intel Report. Love that dude. Yeah.
Listen to Michael Rivero. He always talks about the globalist bankers.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
And eat organic. Stay away
That's
from
what
GMOs.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Awesome. God bless. Wow, it's so encouraging to see people say, I know about it. I was like, yes, thank you. Oh, I love it.
Yes. It travels through the blood-brain barrier, leading to all kinds of nasty stuff.
Oh, and it's actually the particles are 1/50,000th the width of a human hair.
So there's no escaping it.
Yeah, you can't avoid it. Like I got a HEPA filter, but that doesn't even get rid of it. You got I don't know how you'd avoid it.
Yeah, I got HEPA filters in every room as well.
So the government.
It's not just the government because it's all over the world. So it's not one country doing it.
It's just the powers that be in general. You know, nowadays it's not.
I just call them the scumbags. You know, the guys who are like, you know, the ones who are screwing us all over collectively, all are also in charge of this thing.
Well, check this out, man. Keep up the good work.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Right on, man.
Thank you, sir.
We had 300. Passed out 300
like we are.
today.
Wow, really?
300?
Awesome.
300.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
Just gotta keep at it.
So what's your verdict on our first?
I think it was an astonishing success. I'm very happy. So many people came out and it was highly successful, highly motivated, and highly hopeful. And I believe our next protest is going to be far greater and with a far greater number. So I'm looking forward to it.
And we're going to do the last Wednesday of every month.
Last Wednesday of every month.
San Francisco City Hall.
San Francisco City Hall at 11 a.m. is when we start. So I hope to see you there.
Right.
Woo! Yeah!
Chemtrails.
Yep.
How much fun. I just enjoy breathing in heavy metals every day.
So tell us about this one behind you.
Well, it's what they're doing every day in our city. They spray us every day, and if people look up in the sky for probably 90% of the time, they're going to see that they are being sprayed. And whether it is as obvious as what we see here with lines in the sky, or sometimes they are more dissipated and you'll see part of a line and then you'll see some blow off from it where it's creating a haze. But other times what they do is they spray out a couple hundred miles out in the Pacific Ocean. And you can look on naval satellites photos and you can see that they spray all the way from Mexico all the way up to Canada. And by the time the spray gets on shore, it's pretty much dissipated into a chemical haze. But it doesn't look like fog, and I think they want people to believe that it is some sort of marine layer, which it is not. It is a chemical haze. And a lot of times the marine layer is much lower, not so high up in the sky. But we really need to pay attention to what is happening in our world, in our sky, and not only just for our Earth, but for our own health and for those who we love and our friends. And it's very important that we all come together to stop this horrendous spraying program that we're being told nothing about, which is absolutely immoral.